The Kombat Cast starts now.
Welcome. It seems a little
It's Combat Eve.
Combat Eve, we'll call it. So we obviously just two of us today. Derek, we'll get to that in a second, is not with us today. He's doing something cool that you'll be able to watch later today, which we'll talk about in a moment. You excited?
I'm super excited. I mean, this is like a lot of build up for us here.
Yep. It's one of those days where like you start reading things, start coming out, you start reading things, start getting really excited. And truthfully, like for me, and I think for you too, it's just about people going to play it now. Yeah. All the stuff we've been showing that they've been so excited to watch, they get to try and play and find who, like you get to find who your character is tonight, and that's awesome. So tweet us after you play tonight who your main is, like who you like him.
There's so many things. We obviously showed a lot of the game, but there's so many little intros and victories and stuff that we never showed.
There are things that I saw that I didn't know existed.
I'm hearing, like I've been playing at home with my headphones on, not distracted. Some of the modes that I don't get to play a lot and stuff, and like there's a sound effect that plays during one of Jax's fatalities that I was dying in my apartment last night.
Oh, I understand what you're talking about. Yeah. Real quick, I'm Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm. Beside me, I have
Steve, senior QA analyst,
and as always, well, as usual, he's had a few vacation days during the stream.
He's been shaky.
He's been a little shaky in the last month. We have behind the power station, Mr. Matt Burke.
Hey everybody. I'm not wearing glasses today.
Yeah, where are the glasses? Can you see? Can you operate that?
No, I'm just pressing buttons. We're just going to roll with it. It's going to be great.
Kind of like you did at the end of last stream, remember?
That's dangerous for the power station.
The power station needs all eyes and all hands on deck.
Too much power.
A couple things. Today will be probably a shorter stream, so we have a lot of things going on social later today. For instance, after this stream at 4 o'clock Central Time, IGN Showdown will happen, where I was lucky enough to go work with Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Zelina Vega.
You mean the WWE champion?
Yes, the WWE champion, sorry. Aleister Black and the wonderful people at the WWE will be on Showdown with IGN with Greg Miller and Golden Boy, and it is fantastic. I was there for the taping. You'll be able to watch that at 4 o'clock, so go to their channels. Later today, after that, Derek right now is in LA with Snoop Dogg. So Snoop Dogg will be streaming later with Derek. What a pair. So
that's breaking news for me. I did not know that either.
I didn't know that either.
It's like those are words you don't expect me to say.
Right.
But
Derek's life is weird.
Yep.
All of our lives are weird, but that's
the last pairing I ever would have guessed.
Yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah.
It makes sense when you think about it.
So
it's starting to make sense.
So they'll be hanging, playing some Mortal Kombat. Real quick, I wanted to address something quickly for everyone. I've written it out, in fact, like a real professional.
Right.
So we are continually optimizing Mortal Kombat 11 based on player feedback. So we listen to you guys. We follow Twitter, we look at Facebook, and we see what you guys are saying. That said, we have seen that there have been some players who are struggling with progression of Towers of Time and with the Crypt. So we do have a fix rolling out ASAP to address our players who are having those problems, to address balance and address the rewards you get from playing them. Very important. So here's how that's going to work. We have two things we can do here at the studio. We have full patches, which take a lot of stuff, right?
Right.
We have all the things called tweak VARs. So just a real quick overview. Every move, everything in the game has numbers attached to it. We can change those numbers without pushing out a patch.
Right.
Generally, is that a good explanation?
Some things cannot be tweak VAR'd.
Which is where you patch.
Right. But yeah, if it's something that's kind of like a knob you can move, like change the frame data of a move or the damage of a move or a value of how much gold you get for something.
Right. So don't look for like, oh, there's my whatever patch. We don't have an exact time for it, but it is going out ASAP because we have noticed on Twitter that people have been saying that. People with like early copies of the game and whatnot, so we definitely want to, we've been listening and we are working on fixing that for you as we speak. So thank you for your feedback as always. Keep it coming. We try to help as much as we can.
I mean, ultimately, we're all fans too, so we get the passion.
Yes.
Like,
absolutely.
I personally read all the stuff and it's...
Yep.
I would be on there in the panics and all that, going, ham if I was not here. So I always get it.
You do go ham. Awesome. So we do have one thing to show you. So today you know what? We're going to hold off on this for now. I think we should go right to a trailer.
Should we?
I think so. Steve, for the final Kombat cast before launch, would you like to kick it to a trailer?
It's getting cold in here. Roll the trailer.
I was your heir apparent.
If only you'd been more patient, Frost.
Like I'm patiently waiting to kill you.
Fight! Fatality. Frost wins.
All right, there she is, Frost.
I'm super excited for this one.
So, for those who don't know Frost, give me a little background.
Frost is a character that debuted in Deadly Alliance, and she's previously always been a human ninja character. She's a former pupil of Sub-Zero, and she is a bad girl. She is brash, arrogant, obnoxious, cocky. She believes she is destined to be the Grandmaster, to take his spot. She believes the world is hers, and she got kicked out of the clan. She tried to betray him, and she is now actually working for Kronika. Her new robot body that we just showed, she's not actually a traditional cyborg Lin Kuei. Her body uses Kronika technology, because Kronika is going around trying to recruit Guardians to help her, associates, and Frost is the perfect, henchwoman for your army with this new technology. And I think it's an awesome redesign. I love the 3D era characters. Yep. I love Lime and Havoc, so I was super hyped for Frost to come back.
Are we gonna? Was that a lore minute, or are we not there yet?
Yeah, that was totally a lore minute.
Steve's lore minute.
The lore minute logo was a minute late.
I have to wait for you to stop talking.
Okay, that's rough. I'll give him that. Yeah.
Waiting for you to stop talking is a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, you could be waiting 10 years from now.
Awesome. So, who wants to play? Like, what type of players will play Frost?
Well, I would describe her as one of the trickiest characters in this game. She is not hard to play. It is not hard execution. She is kind of complex to play. A lot of traps, a lot of setups. She is a kind of similar to Jackie. Like, if you like characters that have weird things that you put on screen and then they act independently, or weird moves that are like setup moves and go into mix-ups, she's your girl. She's definitely a very interesting character. She's the quintessential kind of character like that, in my opinion.
Excellent. Well, you want to get right to some gameplay?
Yeah, let's go in.
Cool.
So, she basically has entirely new moves. You can almost think of her new character. And the big new thing is you can see on her back, she has this ice generator that she can use to create weapons out of ice that she can use like almost instantly. Like, you can see when she amplifies it, it's actually wrapping around and shooting things. And she uses these ice swords that she creates from it in a lot of her normals. And her normals have awesome range. Like, her forward 2 here reaches like halfway across the screen. It is a high, so if you read it, you can then duck it and punish her, and you get her uppercut crushing blow. And she has this back 2 string, and on counter hit, you actually get a crushing blow. So, like, she can use this in the neutral, and if she's right, she's gonna get a big pop up, and she'll get a combo. Another one of her key normals is her back three, which is a low. She does not have an overhead pop starter, but she does have a great low that she can then go into a combo. And I personally, her ice effects just look awesome. So her special moves are where she's like really interesting now.
Okay.
So the first one is she shoots these little ninja stars. If you amplify it, she does a ton of them. And this is kind of a traditional projectile that's pretty fast.
Are those like high, mid?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
They're really good to like chip people out, kind of establish space, and it kind of complements her mid-range game, and it complements a lot of the setup moves that we're going to show.
Okay.
Another one that this might be my just favorite thing about her is this blade spin where her body's actually spinning around, and this is like a combo ender. It's a juggle move. When you amplify it, they bounce up and down, which is just super fun to do. I think you have to do like a wee thing when you're doing this, right? I think you have to.
I think that's the rule.
Another one is she has these overhead bombs. And this is one of the close, medium, and far moves. And it'll actually, it's not literally an overhead, but what I mean is it's little, it's going over their head.
Right.
And these are kind of great for checking their space. Like if they're sitting there and they're looking for a projectile, you can kind of use this and they're going to have to block it or try to walk themselves in, and you can preemptively do the close one. Or you can go with the forward two because you know they're not ducking. Or go for the back two, or dash in and start your pressure. And then lastly, for her base thing, she has, this is actually, blade spin is not the best. This is the best thing. This is the best thing in the game. She has anti-air head move, where head flies off. And you can, so if they're jumping, you cover all this space. And you can also actually use it as a combo move in the corner. And there's going to be some really fun swaggy combos with this. Like you could use it multiple times, and you can use it to keep them juggled. I really want to see what the Frost players, who they're going to be created by nature. Like if you play her, you're probably going to be one of those players that likes the corner swag combo. Like I want to see someone do like max amount of head in the corner. Like I want to see like a 5-head combo or something. So I made a rushdown loadout to start the show.
Okay.
This is personally the one that I use. The first thing gamer is this Arctic Barrage, which actually starts with an overhead. So that complements her main low. So normally she doesn't have a great overhead, but with this move, she actually has an overhead. It doesn't pop you up, but it has a lot of reach, and you can amplify it to get pretty good damage. This has a crushing blow that's kind of interesting and pretty unique in the game. If you counter hit or whiff punish a low attack, you get the crushing blow and you get a pop-up.
Oh, okay.
So you can see the range is really good, and that's a perfect scenario. If the opponent's kind of throwing out their low attacks, their sweeps, their down fours, you can kind of get right outside the range, let it whiff, and then when you see movement, go with the punish, and you'll actually get a combo opportunity.
All right.
Another move I gave her is this shield.
Oh, this shield is cool. I like this a lot.
She puts this out, and this will actually destroy projectiles. And the amplified one lasts for a long time and has extremely fast recovery. So, this kind of complements the overhead I gave her, where I want her to get in, I want her to do her 50-50. If the opponent's zoning her out and she can't get kind of these moves out, you can do the shield, and then she can walk in while it's active. Especially this one, which is active for a long time. She can kind of like follow it, and they're not going to be able to do a projectile to get their space going.
All right.
The last move I gave her is this dive bomb, and it's kind of like a standard dive kick where you can fake your jump in. Like I jump in, they try to anti-air me, I dive bomb. That's going to set up my 50-50s, and it has a unique property where if you whiff, it becomes a slide where it actually, instead of a mid, is a low, and it becomes safer. So you can try to space it out on purpose in front of them, and then actually go under stuff, or they have to actually block low instead of mid. It's kind of neat. I rarely see like dive kicks like that. Let's check out her throws.
There's no amplification.
There is no amplification for that one.
Love it.
And if you're not sure and they're going to be able to punish it, you can kind of try to space it out to get the low on purpose. So let's go into Fatal Blow before we go into one more move. This Fatal Blow, the into, like the attack, is great because you can see in the trailer, it's a full screen beam. So this will hit from anywhere. She has armor, so like that's another way to beat projectiles. If they're like Sub-Zero shooting his Ice Blast, she can actually see it, armor through it, and then get her fatal blow.
So she has a lot of things that can deal with zoners well.
Yeah, she's definitely a character that she's going to want to stop your zoning so that she can do her trap moves and then start her mix-up game once she gets you to sit there and block.
Gotcha.
So I made one more loadout.
Okay, let's take a look.
And I think she has some awesome gear. Like, this is a really unique costume. And if you noticed, her hair actually changes. This is more of the MK Deadly Alliance, like the icicle style hair, which I'm all in on. Mm-hmm. All right, so here I gave her a replacement for her bombs. They become ground bombs where her head actually rolls around. It's very reminiscent of a certain mustard-colored robot from the past. Mm-hmm. And just like that robot, you can then keep playing without a head while the opponent has to deal with the bomb or they're going to be frozen. The head dropping down is amazing.
It's funny to me that you also say a mustard-colored robot, and you're kind of dressed in a mustard color right now yourself.
Yeah.
This, real quick, the skin you're wearing right here,
Yeah.
is this the one you get from her training?
Yes, it is, which is a great
Good thing to tell people, actually.
Yeah.
So every year we get a more robust training system. Did all of it the other day.
It's really, really
super good.
Yeah.
But there's also, again, like we've done some really cool character tutorials.
Yes.
If you beat one, you get a skin.
Yep.
And the skins are sweet.
Probably one of my top 3 favorite Jade skins is the one you get.
Really?
Like, I was super stoked this morning when I got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the character tutorials, they're almost like a character breakdown here in text form. They'll kind of tell you, like, here's like your 3 or 4 key moves, and oh, this move's safe, and you want to use it mid-range. It's basically a lot of the stuff that I do, and it'll give you kind of a primer. You're now ready to go online.
And like this time, we even went, I think, just above and beyond in the training mode itself too, like teaching about different types of block pressure and safety and and different types of frame data and stuff.
I mean, here we can actually show here in training mode. You can turn frame data on, and now live you have this box, and as you do moves, the frame data will actually come up. So I do her uppercut, and you can see it has a 10-frame startup. It's a really, really cool feature. So I did give her one more move on this.
Okay.
This is her drill hand move. She shoots these ice augers, and they are slow-moving projectiles that actually home in on the opponent. So you can see it's actually going to go up to where he is, or if he's ducking, it would go down. And it has an amplified, which shoots out 2. And she's going to have a lot of combo potential for this.
Yep.
And the tracking, it absolutely complements a lot of her other trap moves. Like, you get the ice augers going, and it's going to hinder their movement, and that's going to set up everything else you want to do with her.
It's funny how you say she's going to have good combos with that. It's just, you don't know them.
I am now older and more washed up by the minute, so I'm very excited. Like, this is a PPJ style character,
right?
So I am super excited to see the Maniac creative players come up with her. Like, I think very similar to Jackie, she's gonna. If you're a nuts player that loves to do like corner combos and all that, you're gonna like her a lot.
Awesome. Anything else from this version?
No, that's pretty much Frost. I think I'm stoked that she's back. I think it's really cool when we take an older character that we've really not used that often and kind of reimagine them. I love the lore of her being with Chronica now. I'm all in on Frost. I'm super happy
cool.
she's back.
Awesome. So that is Frost in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes.
So we've done every character.
Have we done everyone?
Except for one. And that is the pre-order bonus of Shao Kahn.
And there are a few hours left to pre-order.
Yes.
It's Combat Eve.
Combat Eve, everybody. So before we do that, I want to show you something really cool that Sideshow sent us. Pop Culture Shock Collectibles, distributed by Sideshow.
I have many of their statues.
I was going to do a unboxing, but it's so large and the space we have does not allow for it. So, oh gosh, it is right here. I'm super afraid of dropping it. It is 22 inches tall. There's only 199 of these. So it's a special edition right here. It is currently on sale for $500, but if you go to Sideshow.com right now, it's $350, and there are payment plans available. You can also follow them on Twitter, Collect Sideshow. Sideshow Collectibles on Facebook, Instagram, Sideshow Collectibles, YouTube, Sideshow Collecting. This thing is fantastic. Like,
Yeah,
you've seen, it's much heavier than I expected.
Their stuff is great. I literally have like 5.
The
of their stuff.
Lansdowne cam. I'll show you this.
You got it.
Oh, look at this bad boy.
You branded the cam?
Well, I didn't mean to call it that.
Too late.
But yes, I did. But check this out. Check this out. This is super sweet.
Oh yeah, this is the best part.
I'm not going to break it. I'm not going to break it. Let's do this. Is it on? Wait, hold on. Boom. So,
Yeah.
eyes light up.
That's
super
so
sick.
good.
And check out, like, the hammer.
He also comes with an alternate head,
Alternate head as well, yes. This thing
just like Frost.
is super... Just like Frost. What a great tie-in. Super awesome. So definitely check out all of the Sideshow sites and stuff. They have a bunch of Mortal Kombat stuff. You can get it from... Check out the Mortal Kombat collectibles at side.show/mcombat is where you can find this stuff. So, or just, Google that.
Yeah.
And you can find these. Super cool stuff. Very excited for...
Imagine you pre-order the game right now.
Yep.
You're playing as Lord Shao Kahn, and this is on your desk with you while you're playing. You'll play better.
Yes.
That's a guarantee from me.
It's a Steve guarantee that if you...
Would I have been as good as MK9 if I didn't have the katana statue?
Do you?
I bought it twice.
That's cool. Well, there he is. That's Shao Kahn. We're going to find a really nice place to put that in the office. Super cool. They always do really great work.
Yeah, I find, as a nerd who buys a lot of collectibles,
Yeah.
they're one of the best.
And when I heard that we were going to get it to show on stream, I was like, that's cool. And then I was like, wow, this thing is like... They sent along white, gallery gloves.
Yeah.
So when
that's
you pull it
classic.
out, you don't put fingerprints on it.
Did
Like,
you use
Right.
them?
they sent along gloves, Burke.
Wow. Wow.
So after I'd already put it together, Steve was like, what are the gloves for? And I was like, oh yeah, it's to hold it. My bad. I should have done that to make it really dramatic when I put it
Yeah.
out too.
Yeah.
A couple more things I want to talk about real quick. You can link Mortal Kombat 11 console to mobile, as we've done in the past, and it's really cool. On
You
Link,
get something cool?
I'm going to tell you what it is. On Link Day, in mobile, you get 40 souls plus a special pack with a guaranteed Mortal Kombat 11 character on mobile, which is great. Console reward on Link Day, you get the Chronica announcer voice.
Yes, announcer voices. They're very cool.
Like I'm using Shao Kahn right now. And then you can get additional rewards from both games just by logging in daily. So do that. I think it goes. I forget what Carly had said. It either goes live today or tomorrow. But keep checking back on your mobile device, and you'll see there'll be a code that you put into the game that is unique to you, and you'll be able to get a sweet announcer voice, which you can go into the sound settings and change, which is awesome. So I'm glad we had Shao Kahn here to show you, but let's actually talk about Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
So when I heard that we were doing Shao Kahn, do we have a picture of Shao Kahn? Do we have one of those ready? When I heard we were doing Shao Kahn, I was super excited. He's always been one of my favorite characters. Oh, I just got word also. Sorry.
Breaking news?
Hold on 1 second.
Whoa, what?
1 second. Yes, today the link is available.
Okay.
So that's great. When I heard we were doing Shao Kahn, I was super excited because I've always liked characters that are, for some reason, bad, for the most part.
Bad as in bad guys.
Bad
not
guys.
Like
yeah.
low tier. Okay.
No, not low tier, no. bad guys, big guys, like just brawlers, kind of.
And I would describe Shao Kahn as big, bad, and brawler. The
Cool.
3 Bs.
The 3 Bs. So let's just get into it, man. Also, you've done so much good work. Let's get the cam again. I give Scott.
Are we going to get
Let's get
corny?
into it,
What is
and
this?
Let's get into it.
And
Let's not get into it. I want to give Steve some props.
What a guy.
Whoa.
Steve has done some of the best variation naming that I've seen. I can't wait to see what other people do online, but
Yes.
your choices, and I'll tell you, your Shao Kahn, you keep it going.
I was actually really proud of Head Games.
Yeah, Head Games was good.
I don't know if anyone noticed that.
I should have brought it up. But I'm sorry for the departure. Let's go to Shao Kahn.
So, similar to Frost, Shao Kahn is a trap-based... No, he's absolutely not. Shao Kahn is exactly what you... I had a whole bit, and I can't even work the bit. Shao Kahn is an absolute mindless killing machine. He is a brawler. He is everything you wanted. If you liked a Doomsday and Injustice, Goro and MKX,
Right.
he's your character. This guy turn off your brain, hit some buttons, and kill some people. Like, he's awesome. So you can see he now holds his hammer all the it's a recurring thing. Weapons are a big thing in the game. He uses his hammer all the time. Like, he's just swinging it. He's going crazy. I think my favorite normal is 4-2, which reaches across the galaxy. It's a high, but this, I love the audio on this. I love the hammer's just stuck in them, warps back to
There's
him.
so many things he does with his hammer where he like lets go of it or something.
Yes.
And it just like.
Yeah, the audio is so good on his hammer moves. He also has a lot of grappling stuff. Like, this is just fun to use. And this one, the total package, Lex Luger there. Like, he literally just breaks your back. He's great. Not a huge move list. This is not a character with a bunch of stances, a bunch of cancels. What you see is what you get with him, which is, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you want. I mean, this dude, this big boot.
Yep. Big Boot's amazing.
Yeah.
I remember we have a guy at work, John Anderson, one of our producers, who has been playing Shao Kahn. And I was talking to somebody in QA, I forget who, I think it might have been Ken, I forget who it was, or Matt, and they were like, oh yeah, Big Boot, use Big Boot all the time. And I told John that, and John was like, oh, I don't know if I like Big Boot that much. And the next day he was like, yeah, Big Boot all the time. So.
All right, so let's go into some special moves. To start off, his spear is actually back. It's one of his gear items. You can already see, I use it in this string, but he also uses it in several special moves. So one of them is this projectile, where he throws the spear, and it knocks them down.
This is one of his coolest, like we talk about, and like when you start playing the game, we talk about this a lot too, is how you're always looking for how to set up your crushing blows. And this is one of the cool ones.
So after three of these...
pardon me, I'm sorry. My bad, don't interrupt. He has two of my favorite setups.
All right, and this is one of them?
Yep.
We'll see if I'm going to use the other, because I am going to use it.
We'll see.
So after three of these, he's primed, and then the next time he goes for this string, he's going to get that juicy crushing blow. His other move is the classic, it would be weird if it wasn't in the game, the shoulder barge.
Oh, yeah.
It's super fast, good reach.
Never been hit by it.
And there is a couple of versions of it when he amplifies it. He can go down and do a quick overhead, or he can go up and actually pop you up. And this leads to his main combo starter, which leads to his other special move, which is an anti-air grab, the scum grab.
For a second there, I thought we were doing some washed up warriors. Yikes.
He can amplify it, get additional damage, and just thunk. It's awesome. I'll hit this combo. Look at this. Okay. This isn't even hard.
Oh, man.
All right, look at that. Have some faith.
Do you feel like you're in my world a little bit just then?
Look, the monitor is an awkward angle. It's probably a little laggy. I'm not used to the controller. It's really hot in here. You turn the air conditioner off. My hands are cold.
Your hands are cold, but it's hot.
Wow.
My body is hot, but my hands are cold.
Man, it happens to all of us. There comes a point where you're washed up.
It's fine.
So anyway, I gave him two loadouts, so let's go over. The first is hammer-based, and I actually gave him some zoning tools. So he has the classic MK9 hammer toss. My favorite part is actually the fact that it hits them, there's a beat, and then it falls to the ground.
The weight of the hammer is amazing.
Yes.
And I'm glad, I like heavy metal. That's awesome. I'm glad you didn't go hammer time.
That was the initial thought, and I realized if that's my initial thought, that's not good enough.
Always go for your second thought when you're naming your variation.
Right. And I also gave him an air version. And then I gave him this low hammer. Normally he really doesn't have the best lows, but this is a special move you can cancel into. And the meter burn, amplified, just looks freaking awesome.
I like how a lot of his amplifiers are just like, here's another huge smack with a hammer. Great throws.
The projectiles are actually super good. You wouldn't think of Shao Kahn as like a zoner, he's not really, but these projectiles actually, it's because they take up so much space. Yeah. It's super hard to jump over because it's the hammer, the handle of it actually. So the opponent really is going to have to sit there and block, and that sets up, shoulder and jump ins.
Not hugely damaging like that.
Right, I mean, I'm not, you probably wouldn't pick them like Noob Saibot or Cetrion, where that's the base of his game, but they're pretty good if you want to use this loadout. Like,
Did you think you were just going to get that combo real quick? You think that was going to work for you?
No, I'm freestyling.
You free.
You were just.
I have been hurt so much about my combos over the last couple of years that maybe I'm taking it out on you.
All right, so let's go in his fatal blow. There is a particular shot at the end that I think is one of the most gruesome, painful things in the game. This last hammer part is just messed up.
So good.
All right, so one more loadout.
This is your finest one.
You think so?
Your naming, I don't. It's so on the nose.
I like the spelling because it adds kind of a cutesy flair. To
You
someone
suck.
Who's not really traditional.
Known as a cutesy.
Right.
Amazing looking helmet there too.
His helmet and his hammers. He has some hammers with like glowing parts. A lot of weird helmets. It's very cool. So
So his
here,
three things are helmet, spear.
yes. So the first thing I gave him is actually this up hammer move where he tosses it into the air and it comes back down. And there's a mid version and a close version. And this is like a combo ender. It can be used to set up stuff, like because he can throw it up and then he can actually he's freed up a little bit early, so he can use it for setups. You can preemptively do it in front of where you think they're going to be, and if you think they're going to dash in, it'll then bonk them on the head.
In my head canon for this, he's accidentally letting it go.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like he's
Whoops.
meaning to do like this or something.
Yeah,
but
he's like, oh well, got it anyway.
I don't think Shao Kahn goes, oh well. I think everything he does is on purpose.
Okay.
Then I gave him Annihilation, which is
Oh, this is
a
great.
grab. It's a really good combo ender. I think this is one of his best combo enders, just to get extra damage. And what an awesome amplified. And lastly, I'm super pumped for this move. He actually summons a Shadow Priest.
Cool. I think this maybe not.
And this buffs the damage while his hammer's green on all of his hammer moves. Huge props to our design department for referencing that classic MK2.
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually know our art director Steve played the Shadow Priest in MK2? That's him under the hood. And he's still here doing amazing stuff for us 25 years later.
Yeah, I know Steve very well. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm absolutely geeking out at the Shadow Priest buff. That's so awesome.
He has a lot of buff type moves too, though.
Yes.
You
You can see in the trailer, he actually can point at you or laugh at you, and that can either debuff the opponent or debuff it can either debuff their damage or make them take more damage, depending on which one he wants to do.
So the one thing I was going to talk about that my other favorite way to set up a crushing blow was using one of those. Is it this? It's not this one.
It is. It's
Oh, it is.
While Dark Priest is active, Annihilation becomes a crushing blow.
Oh, that's not the one.
Okay.
I'm talking about Backbreaker.
Yes. While Laugh is active, Backbreaker
Is
will
it right?
actually really break their back.
Which is this is my favorite one.
Yeah. That's basically Shao Kahn. He is a character that I think you could be bodying fools in like no time. If you just want to like go ham, absolutely go crazy with the hammers, I think you're gonna have a great time. He's super fun to play.
To me, there is almost like so many of us are used to the old days playing against Shao Kahn. Like, is there an intimidation factor, even if you're playing against a player who you might be better than, that you're across the way from Shao Kahn? How many times has Shao Kahn destroyed you in games?
Yeah, I mean it's similar to Kodal, where our design team really wanted him to feel like you're controlling a boss, and he is always meant to be balanced for competitive play, but the feel that you're controlling this
And just
huge
historically,
hulking-
I'm scared of him.
Yeah.
Because in so many of the past games, he has made me feel inferior.
even in 1995, well, you are.
Thank you.
In 1995, he would literally beat you down, take your tokens, and say you suck.
Right.
And then the gate would close and it would say game over, and you didn't have any more money because your dad only gave you $5. And
Oh,
then
wow,
you
this is
left.
getting real.
And then you just had to watch the attract mode all day, and you did. And then 25 later, you still had that memorized because you had nothing better to do.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a lore moment about Steve.
Steve's lore minute.
I'll give you that.
Awesome.
That was a Steve's lore minute.
So
Steve.
let's talk. Let's do a little round table real quick.
Okay.
It's a shorter stream today. Again at 4 o'clock Central. Let me see what time it is right now. 3:40. 4 o'clock Central. We have the IGN Showdown on their channels, which is going to be fantastic. I can't wait for y'all to see that. I want to talk real quick just about. Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for just kind of traveling with us on this whole journey of doing the game. Right.
And to be clear, I've seen a lot of people saying last one before the game's out.
Oh yeah, we got more.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely.
I know early in the streams we had some times where we had some technical difficulties and whatnot.
Whoa.
Some trailer slowdowns.
I believe the technical issues add character to the stream.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got a lot of Twitters was like, be professional. I'm like, wow, ouch.
That sounds not fun.
That was not fun. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being here with us. Thank you for. It's always great to know that we have just an amazing group of fans who are here to go on the journey with us. And tonight I get to destroy you with Jax.
I personally, I don't mean to get too serious here.
Sure.
The comments about my weight loss from the community are amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome, and we're all very happy for you and proud of you too for all of that. Matt Burke,
Yeah.
I want you to tell us what you're most looking forward to.
What I am most looking forward to? Story mode. I love watching everyone play through story mode and like see what they think of what's gonna happen and like react to stuff because I know what's gonna happen.
I'm super
But I'll never
excited
tell.
this weekend. Sit in my apartment, get a drink, put my headphones on, and just experience the story without the cutscenes aren't finished. There's
Right.
missing audio.
Right.
Paulo's in my ear saying, "Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this?" And I just spend a few hours just actually enjoying story mode.
I'm excited about playing online. It's always fun the first week because occasionally people like watch the stream and know my gamer tag, and it's always fun to like just talk to them about it and like. I don't know the amount of times I've gone into practice with random people, just be like, "Oh, we should try this. Let's try this out." And it's fun like for community just to play with people and like really be the first to kind of experience their joy with them.
Yes.
Because this game has such a rich history and everyone's been playing it for so long. And then tonight, like the new version is here for you to play, and it's super exciting. And I couldn't be more excited. You mentioned earlier the streams, so the streams aren't ending. We're going to do some. We want to do some Game with Fame stuff. We want to do some playing with the community, which we talked about last game. Didn't work out as well as we'd like to. With the new room and the new setup with the internet and stuff, it'll be a lot easier.
Our beta one was super fun.
Great time. I would love to do one this week. I don't know if that's possible. We got a launch to do, right?
Yeah.
But I would love to start doing those. Steve and I have definitely talked about doing esports shows.
Yep. I would love to do it.
Which we'll definitely do that. I've already talked to Rick from Combo Breaker about maybe he has some stuff to say on stream at some point. Things like that. That's not definite, but he's probably watching going, "Oh, crap."
More work. I don't know.
I'm super busy. But we'll definitely be doing a lot of stuff like that and, also showing other stuff as it comes.
I mean, what a great time. It is. Game development is a challenge, and it is so worth it whenever you win. I can't wait for the hot takes. I can't wait for, Liu Kang's low tier, he needs help, and then Combo Breaker's won by Liu Kang.
Yeah.
All the hot takes. My God, down forward one with Shao Kahn is going to kill the game. You literally can't stop it. It's a block infinite, and it's actually full combo punishable. Like all that stuff is awesome.
I know you really eat that stuff up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to play a match before we go?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
It's not for the belt, right?
No.
Apparently, despite the fact that I've been retired for years, I'm somehow not eligible for the belt, which I don't really understand. I'll go with it, but
Is anyone eligible for the belt except for you and Derek?
Sean won it once, but
But
the rules have been rewritten, so he's no longer eligible.
wow.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Katana, and I use
crud.
I use preset 1 because it is the most similar to traditional Katana. It's kind of based on her MKX with Ground War and Flutter, and I'm a traditional with Katana. Like,
Jax.
I'm gonna play Jax. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Okay.
Fair.
In tournament mode, former pro versus never pro.
Still, you do not trust me, Jax.
Not you so much as Outworld.
This fight won't help matters.
Round one.
All right. Good luck, sir.
You feeling intense?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm not super used to playing Katana, so we played a bit. We played.
Yeah,
I'm not.
played.
This
I
time.
don't know
run
about
matches
that.
going.
I just pulled it back.
Okay.
We're just faking a wake up.
Yeah. Are we playing serious or not?
Yeah, we are. throw. Nice
I'm
throw.
gonna throw you towards the corner.
Oh, I messed up that. Okay. Not going great for me. I'm not playing my jacks. We got this, though. Do I look nervous?
No, you look calm and ready.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice job.
Oh, bad conversion. I should have done throat slice.
Nice.
Bob, what's going on?
Go back to hell.
I love how emo you just sounded there. That makes me super happy. Oh, all right. Now I'm in trouble. This comeback factor is good. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble now. Now you're in a lot of trouble.
Nice job.
You might survive though.
I don't know.
It's gonna be
close.
I don't think so.
I always misjudge this, so you're actually probably
There's
dead.
always one more hit you forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good match. We play again.
Yeah, I think
You know what? Are you just gonna? You don't want to give me a chance?
Mercy.
A.
Oh no.
but
Oh
at least you used
no!
the crushing blow. I'll take
should-
it.
Ah,
I'll take
dang
it.
Final round. Fight.
Someone even say flawless.
I have an idea. I'm gonna use my new tech.
New tech?
Oh
Oh, that's the new tech.
That's the tech.
Random full screen fatal blows. The
Was that
new
random?
tech?
I knew you knew that was hitting the whole time, didn't
no. That's
you?
not
Bert?
random, yeah. I mean, that's not the tech, is it?
That's not the tech. No,
Okay.
this is the tech.
I want to see the tech.
I missed it.
Oh, I know what
You do.
you did. You're not gonna get it.
I might.
You're gonna get it.
Nope, shouldn't have done that.
Oh. Well, you definitely recovered, and that last round was much, much better than the first round.
Can we say something about Mercy real quick?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell people how to do it. I'm sure it's getting out there, but here's
Yeah.
the deal. Never allow someone to say, "Well, you won, but I mercied you."
If I don't see, this is a personal message to our top player community. If I do not see a mercy in a grand finals with thousands of dollars on the line, I will consider it a personal insult to me as a former player.
Wow.
Wow.
And let me talk to you, to players who are my level. If I do a mercy to you and you win, you won. There's no I did a mercy. You won. I made that decision, right?
Take those.
Correct, yeah.
You can't just say, well, you wouldn't have won if. No. You made that decision to show mercy and you made a mistake.
And you know, a lot of people have wondered, because in MK3, animalities were tied to mercies. There may be some brutalities, some secret brutalities in there tied to mercy.
You have
There
to
may
mercy.
be.
Maybe
yeah.
there is. Maybe there is.
Like, perhaps, maybe Katana's coolest one?
Interesting. Let's do a rematch.
Different character?
Nah, let's do this. I liked
Okay.
it.
I'm going to give you props right now.
Why's that?
Years ago, when we played KX, you literally would not allow me to play Katana, and now you're saying bring her.
I won
That
it.
is personal growth.
We talked to the intros, and it's okay.
I've heard good things about Takeda.
He sure ain't no chosen one.
Round
That's why we have subtitles.
Yep.
It's fine.
This stage is ridiculous.
I
love
It
variety.
might be my favorite. Nice.
I think the Dragon Grotto is my favorite, but
These are my two favorites. The Dragon Grotto and this.
they are both really good-looking stages.
I'm mashing a little too much. I feel it.
You feel the mashing?
Because with Jax, I usually play him really calmly, and it works better, right?
Right.
I'm mashing out, and it's definitely not working for me. It's also just playing against you. You're a better player, and I worry about it sometimes. But
You worry about, like, you
worried.
lay in bed worrying I'm a better player?
no,
I mean, if you do, that's cool.
not like beating
I've
you.
never done that.
Beating you on stream would be cool.
Right. Do you think you may have psyched yourself out?
Maybe.
Because you've been doing pretty decent.
Yeah, I knew how to block that. I messed up.
All right, here you go. Here you go.
I'm trying to get a down 2 in between there. I don't think I can.
I'm gonna get the crushing blow. That's gonna hurt really bad.
Cashed in.
All right, let's do one more, and then we'll close off and let people get excited about the game. We're doing the other one too.
Yeah.
You just got
Nice
the
achievement, man.
nice job.
Fatality.
Will you give me one more a salty run back?
Of course.
Okay.
You've shown a lot of personal growth as a player, and I think you deserve to get as many.
You know what? I'm
games
excited
as
about that.
possible.
I feel like I've gotten a lot better for this game. I
This
feel
is
like I have.
definitely Jax. MK11 Jax is your best player of all of our games.
I'd agree.
Don't usually fight royalty, Katana.
Round 1.
Wow, you're just so
Wow,
serious. You're
someone's
just
ready.
I just made cinematics, man. They know I love them, right?
Dan is very upset with you right now.
ow. Well, I guess you got rid of that early. Now I gotta go in there. I can't just zone. Push you in the corner.
Oh, wow. I lost everything, didn't I? Oh, wow, I just got
That was good.
You came back on me pretty hard there. I got to...
Now you can't give up.
Oh, never. I'm trying to down too much, but they don't generally do.
I'm gonna catch in this crushing blow. Get a bigger lead.
I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'm not doing all my tech. I'm not doing all the stuff I'm good at. And I'm
Yeah, where's that new tech you were talking about? I really was really looking forward to that.
this is good.
Oh, that's Brett.
Finish him.
Allow me to play again.
Why not?
You made a huge mistake.
Okay, if you pull this
Oh,
off,
dang it.
I almost wish that it
The
did.
reads.
How many times have we done that, Burke, to you and me? Oh, man, I got
yeah.
bodied. I did not play Jack for all day. Maybe that's good, though, on the night before the game.
Yeah,
right?
everyone's gonna be
Is
like,
that
oh, Tyler's
good?
free.
No, let's tweet that I'm bad again. It's fine. I'll see you online.
Classic MK2 win pose.
My favorite one.
Get these hands, right?
Catch his hands.
Catch them. All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It's been a lot of fun.
This is it. I'm super excited. This is a great week.
I want to give a big shout out to Matt Burke, who has done a ton of work being behind the board and been so helpful and a fun piece to the puzzle that's making sweet jokes. It's been a good time.
I want to give a shout out to the whole team. It is
Yep.
amazing. It is. I'm still just a fan that got lucky to work here, and it is consistently amazing years in to see all the different artists, programmers, designers come together, and it comes like, you know, audio adding stuff, all the cinematic, every little piece from every discipline coming together to make the game is still amazing. Like I said, I've been playing at home just thinking, like, my God, like
Do you have a copy at home?
yeah.
Wow, you were
Yeah,
so
it's just
busted.
it's so cool to see so many different talented people,
Yep.
and then you get it all comes together. The gameplay's fun to play. You know, her audio, her voice acting, the facial capture, the cinematics, all of it coming together is.
And a big shout out to Derek, too, who's not here
Well,
today.
he's not dead.
But he's not here. He's at... Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
Oh,
In-
yeah, he would.
Oh,
would
this is
really
bad.
Oh,
do
we
it.
almost forgot.
We
that was-
almost... And this is the most important part to him, and in honor of Derek, we
Yeah.
will... Let me find it real quick. Here we go. I will be doing today
Your favorite segment.
my favorite segment, the birthday shoutouts. All right. Mercury Fireball, happy birthday. Adam Petrie, Darren722, Dance Vibes for Life, OG Frost Fan. Huh?
Well, there you go.
There we go. Mew Year Mew Me, okay.
Okay.
Tenno Warlord, Fatality MK11 Beta,
Okay.
Frame Hayes 0, Lord Jacob 666, Luis Lopez, Rob Lathan.
Oh, Rob makes QA work.
It helps out a lot with these builds to get this
Yeah,
thing
he
going.
is invaluable.
Warren Welks, another.
man.
I mean, the boss.
Barbara Kittleson, Sean Kittelson's mom, who co-wrote the story with Dom.
He did, not the mom.
No, the mom. Yes. Tom Brady, Ryan and
Wait,
Jake.
Tom Brady the football player or Tom Brady the Sub-Zero player?
We'll never know.
Okay.
And Ryan and Jake Neal, Ketchup and Mustard. Two more, Ken Morris.
Ken Morris.
And the creator of the Kombat Kids cartoon, Ted Bracewell.
That's a lot of good.
I love that video.
So, 3:55, guys. 5 minutes from now, IGN Showdown will begin with some of your favorite WWE superstars. We can't wait to see you guys online.
And then when you're done with IGN, sit in front of the screen and look at the countdown, and it'll make it go faster.
Yep, always does.
Yeah.
That's how time works. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you very soon. Enjoy your first time playing Mortal Kombat 11.